is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon. I am Lucy Ademi. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, says the federal government would not have listened to its demands if it had not gone on the nationwide strike to press its demands. NARD embarked on the strike action over non-payment of hazard allowance during the coronavirus pandemic, entitlement by the government, and some salaries and other pay that were owed to them. It called off the industrial action on Saturday after 9 days. President of the association, Uyilawa Okwa-Hesuyi, said on Monday because of the strike, the association had been able to achieve up to 80% of payment for resident doctors and the proposed review of the 5,000 naira hazard allowance. The doctor strike paralyzed activities across public hospitals in the country, compelling patients to scramble for medical services. The United Nations and Somalia authorities say more than 116,000 persons have been displaced in the East African country because of extreme water shortage. A joint statement issued on Sunday shows as many as those numbers have been affected by the shortages since October last year. The UN Somalia office and the government are expressing deep concern about the worsening drought conditions as most parts of the country are facing critical water shortages, with more than 50 districts facing moderate to severe drought conditions. In the statement, Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management Minister Khadija Mohamed Diriye appealed to donors to give generously and to give now to help respond rapidly to the drought, which she said was compounding the effects of the various crises in the country, including widespread food insecurity, malnutrition, population displacement, and diseases.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Vote counting has begun in Chad after Sunday's presidential election. Incumbent President Idris Deby is seeking a sixth term and is largely expected to win the poll. Chad's provisional results are due in 13 days, followed by final results in mid-May. Vote counting started soon after polls closed in the capital. At least 7 million Chadians were eligible to vote in the election. Media reports said voters expressed mixed concerns, some saying they were not sure the election would be free and fair, with others saying there was no need to vote because the result might have been predetermined. Voters say they hoped whoever is elected president would resolve such basic problems as ensuring better health care for the population. Deby has been in power for 30 years and is facing 6 weaker candidates after the major opposition leaders either boycotted or were barred from running. That is ANN News Brief at 1. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Ademi.